I'm feeling pretty good. Coming off the win like that, feeling confident. Feeling like I kind of still got to prove myself, but kind of did a little bit. So feeling pretty good.
Just going to that moment when walking into the field for the first time with all the lights on the banners, kind of describe how you were feeling.
I was excited. I was ready to play. I was ready to show my talents, but I also didn't let it get the best of me. Kind of kept a level head, and I knew it was just another opportunity to go show my talent. So I didn't really let that get to me. Scramble drill. I kind of floated off into the flats, and I seen Rattler get out the pocket, and I instantly thought just find a guy, cover the guy, and plaster my coverage.
What was going through your head when you made that play on that stage?
Just treat it like any other play that I've made in the past or just before. It's another play. It's another play of football. That's all it is.
Were you strictly a corner at East Tennessee, or did you ever get much work at nickel there?
I played a couple games. It depends on who we played. Not a lot of SoCon teams spread the ball out, but I mean some do. But like it depends on who we played for the week. I would go out there on third downs only. So I was limited at corner. I mean nickel at ETSU, but not a lot of reps.
How much of a transition was it for you to play? Gene calls it star. I don't know how much different that is than nickel in this defense, especially when you realize you were going to be the starter and getting a lot of reps there.
Mm-hmm. Well, when he told me, with the injury of Dre Boykins, I kind of just figured that they was going to bump me down and I had to play star. So I kind of just took it upon myself, and I had to just really learn it because I didn't want to go out unprepared, play a good offense like that. And really, the difference is just I have more cues, more like call off. I'm more involved in the run. I have to know actually like the whole defense or like the calls and stuff like that. It's just more information that I had to pertain, but it really no difference. It's kind of DB at the end of the day.
Staying on that real fast, was there a lot of in-game adjustment, especially early for you, that maybe you anticipated, or how did the adjustment process go?
Yeah, there was a lot more adjustment. I have to do more with I have to deal more with the backers, and I have to do more like switch off calls, and maybe just I play with my eyes more. I'm more in the backfield instead of just on my guy at corner. I'm on my guy where I have to help the safety out or maybe help the corner. I mean the linebacker over top. So it's just a lot more dealing with the box now.
Elijah, you're talking about seeing Dre get hurt and knowing you're probably going to shift to nickel to star. Like, how did you try to go about learning that position as quickly as possible? Did you talk to DeAndre any at all and try to pick his brain? Did you study someone specifically in film? Like when in camp or in preseason when you knew you might have to do that, like how did you go about trying to make it happen like mentally?
Yes, I definitely use Dre as a resource because he played obviously before me. He started at that position. So going back and watching film on him, how he played it, critiquing him and just critiquing what not to do, what to do at certain times. But also we have a package that I kind of play star in it as well. So it kind of just translates and connects all with each other. So it was an adjustment, but it wasn't too much of a major adjustment.
With you shifting to star, Taylor always filled in at a cornerback position. Kind of seemed like they picked on him a little bit first for you to start. Do you have any conversations with him either after the game or early this week, kind of picking him up since you have been playing college football for so long?
Yeah, definitely. They tried him a couple times. They were successful, but main thing with him was just keeping his head up. I told him after the game, like, that's the position we play. Like, it's one-on-one. You're going to win your battle or you're going to lose your battle, and it's going to come down to that. Like, that's going to come down to the end of the game. Like, winning or losing your battle, like, they don't see what's in front of you, who's not fitting the gap or who's making a tackle, but when the ball's in the air, they see who comes down with it. So, I mean, it happens, like, they're on a scholarship too. They're good players too. You're not going to win every single battle, but the ones you do lose, you can't, like, dwell on it. You can't just be sad and mope around. You have to go on to the next play.
Well, just going off of that, a lot of the targets that he did get, were contested catches that would get made. Yesterday, Gene Huzzie was saying that there were some things that he felt Tayon was kind of doing. What do you think Tayon did well on Saturday? What were some of the things that you thought, that
He did really well. He was in every like position to make the right play. he just didn't finish the play. Maybe he lost contact of the receiver. Like I told him a couple of the things like I think he could have did better on, which he knows too, because like on the sideline he was telling me like I should have leaned more. I should have, like it's just little things. Like it was just little things that come down to technique that we work on each and every day that he could have did better on.
Elijah, when you guys have turned on the film, and what you usually watch as a whole position groups and as a whole defense too, like what were the plays that like had the room getting pretty loud that when you watch back against South Carolina? Was it a sack or was it, your kids early? What did the room seem to like the most when you guys watched the tape?
Definitely the first play when he tried the bubble screen, my tackle. The sacks, definitely, a lot of sacks, and really just the big plays, big tackles, big plays that TFLs that we had that just had the room going crazy.
How much easier does it make y'all's job when the defensive line goes out there and gets as many sacks as they did and puts a lot of pressure on? How does that interact with the defensive back?
It helps tremendously. Like we all correlate together. It all ties in. Like if we're covering good, we're on our guys, he has nowhere to throw the ball to, so he has to hold it, and that's the faster the D-line gets back there, the faster he tries to get the ball out, or he can't get the ball out, so we have to get him out the pocket, and that's where it all just correlates together.
How much has the message since been stacking performances? That one game doesn't make you video, or you have to stack them and show them.
Yeah, it kind of just like practice, like kind of like the same mindset we took into camp, stacking days. You have a good day, okay, you got to show how consistent you can be. You got to keep stacking days, getting better overall as a team and individually. You have to keep continuing to prove yourself each and every day and just staying consistent.
At time for one more. I imagine you've obviously heard about last year's App State game and just the narratives that came from that. Have you gotten a sense at all from either your teammates or your coaching staff of just how important it is to kind of what kind of emphasis does that game kind of have, just considering what occurred last week?
This is a huge game. They kind of made that clear, and also the stats make it clear. Like they keep reminding us that this was a kind of a bad game for the defense. So they're on us heavy right now, and just because like they're just the opposite of us from last week. We was the underdog coming into a game. We came in with a chip on our shoulder, and they're gonna do the same coming in here, thinking that they can get a dub off us, and this is their Super Bowl, so they're going to come in here ready to play.
Have you seen the stats from that game?
I have seen the stats, yeah.
There's a lot of
it's a lot of stats, but yeah, we're just going to go play, do our job, and play our ball.
All right, thanks a lot.